proceed to cause chaos throughout the ship. Notice how all of the police robots still follow in the lines. An all-out rebellion is started on the ship. Fighting breaks out, but notice the little cleaner robot from earlier. Do you notice how he is now dirty? The chaos results in a successful revolt against the axiom, or rules, and they chart a course to rebuild Earth. The movie closes with all of the people learning how to rebuild Earth themselves. But in the end, it isn't us that rebuild Earth, it is God. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. It isn't us that rebuild the earth, it is God. If we rebuild it, it would eventually look like this again. So looking at all these heroes that we've discussed this far, does it strike you as odd that Pan, which is the devil, is the hero, or the genie, or should I say demon, is friends with Aladdin, a thief whom the girl falls in love with, the dragon in Mulan, who tries to break up the marriage of Mulan, the beauty who falls in love with the beast, this horned character who is eventually transformed into an angel of light, suggesting that there is a prince underneath the beast? Wally, who is 100% contaminated, brings chaos and rebellion into a perfect environment and will be the savior of the planet Earth? Could all these children's stories be gaining sympathy for the devil? Simple retellings of the lies that someday Satan will be the one that saves the world and transforms it into a heaven on earth? Then a movie titled Megamind came out. There is a war in the galaxy and Megamind is forced to leave his planet, being cast down to Earth.
Turns out another family in the Glaupunk quadrant had a very similar idea. That was the day I met Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, and our glorious rivalry was born.
Mr. Goody Two-Shoes is Jesus, represented as a golden baby who ironically arrives on Christmas Day to save the world. Megamind, who is Satan, rightfully arrives at a prison for the criminally gifted.
One would be cheered.
Happy Metro Man Day, Metro City.
I love you, Metro Man! And I love you, random citizen.
While the other
Table for two
was feared.
What? What?
Have you ever heard of a similar story before? Your classic story between good versus evil? But there's only one major twist. The Jesus character, the one walking on the water, decides that he doesn't want to save humanity anymore?
Fifth,
A new threat has come to Metro City,
Consider yourselves under new management.
and Metro Man is nowhere to be found.
He'll destroy the whole city.
I'm sorry. I'm finally free to get in touch with my true power. Making awesome music.
You're kidding, right?
when the world needs a hero,
You need to be that guy.
Well, this is a strange turn of events.
he will answer the call.
Once again reinforcing the idea that the devil will someday step up and become the savior of the world.
I make bad look so good.
DreamWorks Mega Mind.
You're kidding, right?
The two songs that you just heard that were mixed together were Highway to Hell and I'm Lovin' You, which were so cleverly implanted into your subconscious. Disney has a long history of introducing occult philosophies to young children. But what about other cartoon companies? Are they indoctrinating kids with this same practice?
Is this some kind of a joke? A pussycat and a mouse? This show is about crazy stunts and people putting their lives at risk for a big fat prize. It's not a nature documentary. Irving, call security and have these two...
Sir, it's him. This always gives me the creeps, sir.
He's the president of Hollywood. He's supposed to give you the creeps. Greetings, your tinseliness, imperious leader of Hollywood.
First of all, the pyramid with the all-seeing eye is a known occult symbol. Secondly, I find it interesting that they are claiming that the president of Hollywood is the devil. Not really a kid's theme, is it? What about SpongeBob? This show is marketed to a really young audience. So young that parents don't have the patience to sit and watch this mindless nonsense, so they place their young, impressionable-minded children in front of this babysitter, not knowing what kind of indoctrination their children are being exposed to.
I would like to call this meeting of the Good Neighbor Lodge to order. Let's begin with roll call. Patrick. By the all-seeing eye, ye are worthy, we are not.
What are you two doing?
Secret ritual.
To inaugurate you as president.
Me, president of Bikini Bottom?
No, silly. Not the president of Bikini Bottom.
You're the president of the Secret Royal Order of the Good Neighbor Lodge.
Oh, what? Oh, is this some club you two made up?
It's a secret.
This isn't the only episode that had Masonic Secret Society themes. Here is a completely different one.
I'll never forget my initiation ceremony.